Hello, bonjour, namaste, ni hao, and ohio, everybody. What is going on? It is Galeriot here. Welcome back to the YouTube channel once again for another Danmachi Memoria Freese video. And today, we're going to be taking a look at all the information that has dropped on the JP livestream. Today, we were going to be getting the Astrea record buff. That's what I said yesterday. Today, we would get the Astrea record rerun. That's what I said yesterday. Well, it turns out I was wrong. I was completely wrong. They haven't dropped anything related to the Astrea record today. I guess they're waiting for a little bit more time. They're wanting to let the anime actually get into the Astrea Familia before they do the Astrea record stuff, because clearly they're not doing it this week. Instead, we're getting some other stuff this week that we will be covering in today's video. So if you guys go on to enjoy this video, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, and of course leave a comment down below. What are you guys looking forward to the most this upcoming week? It is a bit of a slow week, I will admit. You guys will see in a second why I'm saying it's a slow week, but let me know what you guys are most keen for. What are you guys looking forward to the most? Now, like I said, this is a bit of a slow week. There's only 2 banners coming up, which I know it says a lot that it's a slow week if there's 2 banners coming up, but in reality, if you look at the banner contents, one, we have the anime gacha coming up, which, I mean, it's normal, that's bound to happen, right? And then of course we have the event gacha as well, which only consists of 2 characters actually. So in reality, there's actually not much releasing. Like, if you have been on my channel for the last month or 2 months, right, you know that I always record like the live stream, right? I always record what's happening in the live stream in terms of the adventure, special arts, and stuff like that. That's not on the channel today because there's not much to cover, to be quite honest. Now, like I said, there's still characters coming up. There is an adventurer coming up, but the other 2 units are actually assists. So let's get into it, shall we? So first and foremost, let's go over to the first release of today, and that is the new anime gacha unit, Defeater of Despair, Cassandra. So this is the anime gacha unit that's coming out this week. She is a adventure. She is going to be the only unit on the banner, of course, as guaranteed. That is, of course, there's going to be other units as well to try and spook you, but if you're looking at the guarantees, the 1, 4, 7, 10, you're guaranteed to get her. Along with that, we are also getting the one-time only free 11 draw, so hopefully players aiming to get her can get her on the free 11 draw. Now, yeah, I was about to say, let me just double check if the translators have actually done their job and managed to put the translations for the unit kits, but they haven't still to this day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go over to the Discord, and I'm gonna go and get us the translations for the kit of Cassandra. Now, Cassandra is a very interesting unit. In my personal opinion, I really like this Cassandra. This Cassandra is going to be a monster for a lot of players. So, Cassandra, my head is covering it a little bit, but let me scroll down a tad bit. There we go. So, Cassandra. Cassandra on her special arts will give allies ultra HP heal and 60% MP heal, along with 60% HP regen for 4 turns, and remove status debuffs and cures ailments. Now, the special arts is not something we really want to look at for Cassandra because it's the rest of her kit that's special, to be quite honest. Her S1, 59 MP, AoE slow super water magic attack with ultra encounter rate and 40% sleep, and self magic agility and water attack damage plus 60% for 4 turns, and adds 3 additional actions of AoE mid water magic attack with water res minus 40% for 2 turns and 40% sleep. Okay. On paper, it doesn't seem like that's a lot, but if you put her into like any magic team or even ailment team, she will be phenomenal in that slot because one, it's going slow. So if she inflicts that 40% sleep chance, you're getting that sleep off 100% of the time basically, and you're getting a lot of, you're going to be able to basically get a lot of units sleeping into the next turn, which will basically invalidate your enemy team effectively. Her S2 adds on to that 179 MP, allies fast add 2 physical nulls, and MRes and God rate plus 40% for 2 turns for all allies, and foes magic dexterity penetration rate and sleep res minus 40% for 1 turn. So what you're doing is you're going from your S1 into your S2 because your S2 is going to go fast anyways. It's going to go first because it's just a buff. It's a simple buff. But also it adds 2 physical nulls, which is insane. So going from S1 to S2 is going to be ridiculously powerful. Her S3 is a regular single target skill, which is foe, slow, high, water magic attack, skill damage plus 80% per foe, water res debuff, and inflicts sleep. Now, another thing that her passive has, which is completely different to most units, is when countering, instead of attacking, she will give herself one magic null to self for free, basically. So she's great against even magic units. I mean, you can already tell based on the second skill, right? You're nullifying physical attacks first and foremost through the two physical nulls, and then you're getting 40% MRES and minus 40% magic as well on the enemy. So you're basically protecting your team from both physical and magic units, while also dealing a crap load of damage through her additional actions and stuff. I think she's going to be a great option for most magic users as well as ailment users, in all honesty. I cannot wait to see how she performs in war games. I think she's going to be a menace, in all honesty. I think she's going to be a must summon, quite honestly speaking, for those types of players. For physical players, you're going to have to just be wary of her. She's going to be a menace to society. I think the best thing you can do is just prepare as much as possible to go up against her effectively. I don't think she's going to be a must summon for physical players. If you're transitioning from being a physical to magic player, you should probably summon, because she's going to be a great option for you guys. But yeah, I will say this, that be careful. Don't just jump straight in and summon because you're a physical player. It's not worth going for a magic unit unless you're a magic user or an ailment user. That's something I will say. Be careful on how you summon. Really, truly be careful on how you summon. Okay, let's go back to the Facebook slides and let's see what else we have in store for us. So we obviously have latest info as well. Now, this is something that's already been in the game. It's been updated since the 28th of December. You can tell it's a slow week when they're doing this. But the Happy Knives and the casino-based equipments are all changed from dagger to accessories, so that all adventurers can equip it. So this is an easy way for players to farm Valis. And obviously, if you haven't watched my casino video, which you should go and check out, it's an easy way to basically farm a lot of Valis and be able to equip on all characters. Because at one point, only characters that could equip daggers could use this equipment. Now, because it's an accessory, all units can use it. So that's something that's cool. Now, this is the big news for this week. This is the big event coming out this week. Sword Oratoria main story, new chapter 18 to 22 has been added. So when you get into the game right now, right, if you go up to the very bottom, you go to the Sword Oratoria main story, and you go to the top, you can see that there is a coming soon tab for chapter 18. Well, that's for this. Chapter 18 to 22 will be added this Thursday or Wednesday evening, depending on where you live, and it will cover volume 8 in its entirety. But the funny thing is, and this is very, very cool, is that this is just not a normal this is just not any normal tale. It's not just any normal story. A different outcome is going to be written. So this is going to be a completely fresh take on volume 8's ending, and it's something that's been approved by Omori sensei, so don't worry, it's not something that Danmemo has, just absolutely come up on their own. It's been supervised and accepted by Omori sensei, so this is going to be a must-see story, as it says at the very bottom of your screens right now. I don't know if you can actually see it because of my face, but it says it's a must-see story, and you should probably read it. I'm going to be uploading the story on my channel as well, so don't worry about it. I will get it up for you guys as soon as I can. But yes, very excited. Definitely I'm going to be reading it for sure, but this is something that's very cool, and as a huge Danmachi fan, right, and somebody who loves the lore of the story and stuff, getting a what if story in Danmemo that's a bit different from volume 8 is going to be very interesting. So absolutely down for it, for sure. So obviously, as you guys could tell, we've got 2 new characters coming in and 2 new assists coming in. Lina is one of them and Lina is the other one. So this is going to be very interesting to see how they play into the meta, because I think Lina in particular is very, very interesting to me. So first and foremost, they are a normal banner. It's a 1-4-7-10 step. They're the only 2 assists on the banner, so it's a very, very easy summon for most players looking to get free assists basically to +5. But the thing is, you have to remember that they will have certain mechanics that will only fit certain teams, so be careful when you're summoning. So let's have a look see on what Lina does first and foremost. So Lina, if you guys can see right here, gives 50% stun and adds 4 instant effects of when she's attacked. She gets full 75% chance of stunning. This effect can happen up to twice per turn. She basically replaces the Lunar assist in any ailment team. you are definitely going to have to summon if you're running an ailment team. 100%. There is no two ways about it. This unit is insane for ailment teams. The thing is as well is that both of these units are non-time limited units, so if you have any sort of prism bonds, you can use them on these characters as well. Line, on the other hand, is a very interesting unit because, in my personal opinion, she's not just an average Joe unit. She may seem like that initially because all she does is she gives the unit that she's attached to 100% ailment res, STR magic, endurance, dexterity, and agility plus 20%, and adds 3 instant effects of when attack, foes STR magic minus 40% for 2 turns, and it can happen up to once per turn. It doesn't seem like that much, but this unit is actually a really strong option for a backline Astreus, or even maybe potentially any other stall offensive unit effectively. So let's say you have a unit coming in from the backline that's capable of holding their own, like Astreus for example, with the light res and everything. If you can equip this sort of unit on Astreus, I mean, it's a fantastic option, I would say. It's a brilliant option even, I would say. So in all honesty, I would say that if you're looking for a unit that you can put on your backline Astreus, assuming you run Astreus in the backline, great option. Phenomenal option even to summon for, in all honesty. But I think for most players, and this is something I will say, all 3 of these units can be skipped, in my personal opinion. You are going to probably get better options in the coming weeks, months, and this is where I always say, smartly use your iris. Don't just jump in and because I'm saying like, oh, backline Astreus is gonna get absolutely blown up to, you know, amazingness effectively because of Line, or Cassandra is going to revolutionize the ailment team or magic team. No, don't just focus on that part. Focus on what else I'm saying. Like I said, I don't know where else you would use Cassandra if you're a physical user and stuff like that. So be careful of what you're summoning for, and be careful and see what you have and then summon. Don't just jump straight in and just be like, yeah, I want to summon for these units, you know. Don't do that, okay? All right, so now let's see what else is coming this week. So we have a Lunar New Year bundle. Along with the Lunar New Year, we are also getting a Lunar New Year login bonus, 200 iris, which is really nice. Along with that, I don't know why they haven't shown it yet. Let me see if they actually show it here maybe. Let's see, you get a familiar rush. Okay, they haven't shown it yet for some reason, but when the next volume of Danmachi releases, volume 18, we are going to be getting 180 iris. So within the next 2 to 3 weeks, we're getting 380 iris for free basically. So that's also something to bear in mind. But yeah, Lunar New Year is coming up as well, so that we're getting a bundle and login bonus for that as well. So on the 12th, this Thursday, we're getting chapters 18 to 22. We're getting the main story release gacha as well, along with the anime gacha. We're getting a Reveria Record Buster, which is dark, so that means light units are going to be reigning supreme once again. And then on the 19th, next week, we're going to be getting a new Heroic Trials featuring units from the 3rd OVA. Again, here we're going to be able to get some amazing options. All 3 of these units are capable of being very strong units. I've said Daphne is capable of being a fantastic single target option for the Thunder team. And then of course, the Eyes assist is really good as well. Cassandra is great for, you know, ailment as well. So you've got options there. Lunar New Year starts next week. War Games as well. Familiar Rush on the 20th as well. So we'll definitely be doing a video on that and covering like how is the best way to beat the stages. I'm expecting stage 3 of Familiar Rush to be dominated by the light team, to be quite honest. So again, we'll have to wait and see in the next week as to what we're dealing with there. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So version 14.0.2 is happening tomorrow. The update for that is happening tomorrow. There will be some changes to the units appearing in the login bonus screen and the Oratoria screen. So there will be some new units and stuff coming back potentially to the version 14.0.2 update as well. That's going to be interesting. And then of course on the 13th or the 12th I should say, we're getting the main story release, the S4 gacha, the season 4 anime gacha, Record Buster, 7 Zone, and so on and so forth. So again, a bit of a slow week. Like I said, I think it's great that they've taken this opportunity to take it a bit slow this week. There's not much happening because obviously recently we've had so much happen in the game. We had the 5th anniversary rerun, we had the Hero Festa gachas, we had the New Year gacha, we had the Christmas gacha. I mean, it's been quite hectic. This December has been very hectic. So I think it's great that they've taken their time and decided, you know what, we need like 2 weeks off from summoning and stuff, in all honesty. So I think that's brilliant. But yeah, let me know what you guys think of the news today. Like I said, very slow, nothing too crazy, but I'm curious to see what you guys have to say down below in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Take it easy, everybody. Bye bye.